Hello. In this session, I will be doing a tracing of the PlayStation logo using Inkscape. So let's begin. So let's head to the layers and turn this image into a template. So we can lower the opacity and lock the layer, or maybe you can do it from the parent. You just hover over the layer and lock it. And let's create a new layer on top of it. Now let's zoom in. Now let's create a square. So maybe at the beginning we can make this into a stroke so we can see the filling. So we want to give the interior a transparent, and we want to give a stroke a solid color. Maybe we can make it an internal stroke, and then we can convert this object into a path. Now let's move the nodes. So if you use the control key, click and hold, you will be able to move the node straight up. And now let's use the pen tool to create the rest. So before we do that, let's adjust this one as well. Click and hold the control button and then put it into place. And now let's use the pen tool. Let's turn on snap, and then start tracing over the rest of the P. You can use the shift tool to shift the other part of the puzzle. And now if we want, we can adjust it a little bit so that it matches perfectly. And now it looks good. So in this case, we select both objects and we merge them by using union. So right now, if we make the stroke, set it to 0, and then set the fill to black, it matches perfectly. Let's do the same thing for the S. Let's use the pen tool. Maybe turn off the snapping, because right now we do not need it. That's the non-snap because it should align with those things. So let's give it a stroke just to see how the drawing is doing. There shouldn't be like any odd edges, so right here let's use the node tool and let's make some adjustment. Let's make sure that the curves is flowing perfectly. So maybe we do not need this one, so let's subtract it. And make the rest of the adjustment. So I added the Excel node by double clicking, as you can see here. I will undo that. Okay, now let's give it a transparent black background and remove the stroke. Again, using the pen tool and start tracing. If we want, we can add a guide, which would help with the snapping. Okay. And now let's give it a stroke and remove the filling. Let's use the node tool, zoom in, adjust, inspect, make sure everything is in working order. Let's remove the stroke tool, set the width to 0 and give it a black color. So right here, let's give it a guideline Let's undo, turn off snap, then create a guideline, and let's snap the nose to the guideline. Let's turn on snap. Let's turn off the template. Remove the guides. And there you go. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.